You know, I've looked at like all my time on YouTube and all my time everywhere else, and you always think that how can you make your stuff better? How can you make yourself better? How can you do things that, are new, creative, and fun for yourself? I've probably can say flat out that most of my time on YouTube has been really experimenting and trying new things and just socializing more than anything else. And just doing what feels right, what feels natural, and just do what you think is the best. And I have to tell you guys, I'm getting my face removed, so now you're just gonna see it. No, I'm just kidding. Just adding a little bit of that light humor in there, but whatever. So, alright. This is pretty much about how I'm working on my videos and how I'm changing up my game, so to speak. It's really interesting, looking back at my older videos, and, I normally don't. I just put them up and kind of pull the Johnny Depp route and kind of just don't look back at them unless comments, and I obviously, of course, respond back if I do, and that's probably next to the only times I do that. But, recently I've just been looking back at all my older videos on my other channel, my older channel, which I don't really use other than, to watch subscriptions I had on there and chat back and forth with some friends. That's about it normally. And I looked back at my first video and I thought about it, how the quality on that video was poor. There was nothing special about it, nothing significant about it other than the message and what it was about. It was about me discussing, some relationship, more lines of just relationship in general, rather. And how they were significant and what they meant and, all the stuff like that. It was all self-reflection, self-principle, and all that. It was pretty much, me looking back and kind of... At first, I would chuckle at my own weight on that video, actually. I mean, even though people say, oh, don't put yourself down. It's fine because I'm 168 pounds now. Before, I was like 312, 311 in that video. And you look back at that and you pat yourself on the back because that video you can look back at, that video you can reflect on. It always gives you your own message. Yes, it's about a video from yourself, but you look back at that video and you significantly, I can't even pronounce words, big words like I gotta get the dictionary out my brain. Define brain lag. Dan Van Damme is that underlined on that one. But no, kidding aside. I look back at these videos, like I was mentioning before, and it's just a really self-reflection. And it's a good thing, I can see that, even in mistakes in my editing I can look back at and kind of go, okay, what can I do better when I did that? Or what? And it's kind of cool self-analyzing myself. I mean, at the end of the day, you are your own judge. You shouldn't let other people judge you. And that's that message, even if you're in school right now and you watch my videos, or you're in, an atmosphere where people attack you and, your peers or your colleagues, just put you down all the time. I mean, like, Nori Tut, he has an asshole boss, apparently, so he discussed that on occasion. And he discusses that pinpoint thing that really sets off really grinds his gears, stuff of that nature. And it's really interesting and really kind of cool just to look at people who are able to do these videos, just come out and do these type of videos, just to vent off steam, just to discuss it in general, and just to, say, yeah, this guy's a jerk, kind of thing. And it's really cool because, you can either learn something from what they do, or you could just say, yeah, man, that guy's a jerk, kind of thing. I look at my videos and I more align just with my message. I just see what I can learn off myself. I think it's a beautiful thing, I mean, camera work and all that stuff, me editing and all that. I think it's interesting as well because it always tells the mood I was in that day. It's such a interesting thing how I can look back at my own videos and see that. I don't need to say anything about that. I don't even need to say about, you know, what my mood was exactly at that pinpoint, that time in that video, like at 2 minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. I could just tell what I was going through that day, or it's just really self-awareing, overwhelming rather, and interesting. I mean, heck, when I do videos, sometimes I'm kind of like all jumpy and bubbly and all that. It's either to work off steam or it's just to be myself and have fun. Examples at dancing videos I did, those are just for fun. I was having fun doing them, the good like exercise, working the hips, even though the camera doesn't quite show all that because I gotta work on that actually. One of these days I have to go outside when it's like no more snow or anything like that and just jump in my yard and just dance. Because I can do it now because there's no neighbors looking at my yard going, you know, kind of thing. I mean, I don't got a problem necessarily with jumping in front of people, but these neighbors kind of creep me out, you know. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I'll go over here and, yeah. But, you know, it's really fun to express yourself. I mean, even when people do videos with, you know, pointing their camera at the screen, or, yeah, did I say it right? Yes, I did. I thought I screwed up. I was just like, but no, I got it. It's really cool watching people, you know, just be themselves on video and just show what they do. They play video games, they talk about Blu-rays, DVDs, they review DVDs, which I watch all these things as well as, you know, other things as well. Like, you know, Asians' boobs bouncing around. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't have that. I watch it somewhere else. RedTube! Sorry. Cough there. But yeah. It's really, kind of cool that I can, you know, see people express themselves like I do in most videos and be able to just express themselves through emotion, through devotion of just being themselves, and I think that's cool. Overall, though, I'd wish one thing could change about myself, and that's that I just don't hold back. I wish sometimes I can just not hold back and just be overly bubbly like I usually am, and I mean, sometimes I kind of beat myself up, sometimes I kind of don't. And I wish I could express myself where I can just be spontaneous like my family members know me to be in real life. I mean, people, my parents know me, my brother knows me. I am very just blunt. I just say stuff that would just go sometimes, you know, just... I wish I could do that more often on video, but it's like, you know, some of the stuff isn't necessarily offensive, it's just, you know, I don't think it's required on video. So, I mean, above all else, I just think it's really a nice feeling, too, to know that some people appreciate what you do on video as well. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have, like, 50,000 subscribers or 2 subscribers. Just knowing at least a couple people care about what you're doing on video, I think that's the most important thing. You should appreciate that more often, too. I mean, you know, don't take it from me, take it from yourself, because at the end of the day, you're your own judge, like I mentioned before. And you just got to understand one thing about yourself is that you just got to be genuine, you got to be legit, and got to be real as you can be. But above all else, guys, I hope you guys all have a good night. As for myself, I'm just going to watch some movies on the TV here and sort of kick back and plan my next video, because that's what I've been doing tonight, and yesterday was kind of planning videos out. Be sure to check out the previous video I uploaded, by the way. It was based off of, you know, something from my website, which is, you know, Mindwipe and my brothers. You know, we're all 3 of us and a dozen other folks who are lovely and everything. Just, we all check out our content. We're posting stuff on there every other day. I mean, I'm sorry to post like a little advertisement for the website, but, you know, I've been working on that too lately, so if my content can seem kind of lackluster versus the other ones, it's because I'm kind of focusing on multitasking. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog, and leave your feedback down below. It's always great to hear from you guys. So take it easy, folks. And this video will not be edited, so if I say caca, it won't be out.